Content creator Kerstin Olita. I empower women entrepreneurs by sharing business solutions on my show, Business Kare with Kerstin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Business Kare with Kerstin. My name is Kerstin Olita, and I am the CEO and owner of the Business Leadership Excellence Institute, where we help women like you step into your greatness with executive presence, learning how to streamline your energy and the effectiveness of your business with business design, team management, and of course, helping you step into your highest level of your leadership at the Women's Leadership Coalition. These are all the trainings we have available because we want to see women stepping into their best and really owning their greatness in everything they do at the BLE Institute. Now, what we're here for is to help bring tips and really open up ideas for you of how you can do that in the things that we offer at the BLE Institute, and also with incredible guests for you to tap into their genius, because I truly believe the highest level of intelligence that we can create impact from is in shared genius. So we're bringing genius to you with very impactful tips, with incredible women making an impact in their industry. I am very excited to bring a rock star to your table today. Her name is, we're going to show this here, is Jennifer Frye. She is the CEO of Appreciated Assets Business Solutions. Jennifer is truly a rock star. Their Sales Accelerator program offers a concierge level, done, quote unquote, done for you appointment setting service for industry disruptors. And I really want to point that out. This is not just for anybody, right? This is not for that beginning person still just trying to figure out their business. This is for the women who are stepping into a higher level and are ready to take it even higher. So she takes your genius and gives it a space to grow. They create and build and fill the sales pipelines for their clients, that would be the thing that they would do for you. So Jennifer has a beautiful understanding of how to create that space and that greatness. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring her on as a guest on our show. So let's not wait. Let's bring Jennifer up from the green room. Wait till you see this lovely lady, her beautiful smile, and the greatness that she brings to everybody. Hello, Jennifer.
Hey, how are you?
I am fabulous. Thank you so much for being on Business Kare with Kerstin. I cannot wait to hear your shared genius today.
I've been looking forward to this. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, so let's jump right into it. You have a powerful presence in the world of lady bossing, as I call it. Okay, and I love how much you support them with what you do. And with that, you said your powerful presence practice that has helped you to do this is you've learned to step into your power, and that has allowed you to create clarity in who you are and how you serve. So share a little bit of that story real quickly about what has that done for you in creating that aspect of clarity, because that's our show today, is how to create clarity as a lady boss. I feel that's an area a lot of women struggle with.
I think it's all about authenticity. So I've been in business development and sales my entire career. And I've had sales trainings from managers. I've had all of the formulas, and I've gone through the workshops, looking at different methods and different ways to sell. My favorites, and I say that sarcastically, are the ones, how to close someone.
Right.
And look, I think that those things work. They're effective in getting transactions, but I don't think that they work to create relationships. And I want to build a business that's based on relationship. Those are longer term engagements. They're more positive on both sides for both you and your clients. And it's just more enjoyable. You've got more of a collaborative experience than being an order taker. So with all of that sales training and all of those methods and, the 1, 2, 3, or my favorite, I always joke about, is the rebuttal tout close. Do those work? Sure. But the best results that I've ever received in growing my business, in expanding out our client base, has always been in really stepping more into authentically who I am showing up that way, being willing to walk away from clients that aren't the right fit for us, that we're not the right fit for them, and really be able to move forward with the clients that we are just so incredibly jazzed about partnering with.
I think giving yourself, I love the word power with this, giving yourself the power to make that decision of aligning yourself with the right people, not just in business partnerships, but also with your clients. That up levels the service that you give to other people, and it up levels your business in the kind of client you attract, right? And that relationship factor is the glue. I really think I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I'm just like, preach, sister, because it is so important to understand this is human to human industry, right? This is what I always say is, as we're, whatever industry you're in, okay, industry you're in, you were in the people business. And when you put the people first, your business is always going to grow and prosper. I love that you're that example of giving yourself power that way, instead of scraping for every single sale you get, right? Being really diligent about making sure it's the best fit, right? Because that's power, that's respect, that's abundance.
And you had mentioned about the work we do with industry disruptors. And I think that was a huge breakthrough for us when we launched our Disruptor Designer, because we knew that we were disrupting lead generation. No one else was doing this the way we were. But what we realized very quickly into this iteration of our business is that we did our best work and had the best collaborations with other businesses, with our clients that were equally disruptive in their own in their own industries, because it led to collaboration. It led to thinking outside the box. It led to really creating a space where we could get really, really creative, to update our messaging and update our targets and our applications. And, you know, there's nothing better than looking at your calendar and getting super excited about who you're speaking with that day, you know, and those are the kind of clients we want on our calendar.
I love it. I love it. And I love that you're empowering your clients to be in that creative space. So this is where now, so there's the creative side of that, right? Which is, as ladies in leadership, that's our jam, right? Is being in that creative space. Now, the other side of that is we're going to tap into your business care tip of there is some structure you got to put with this.
Yes.
Right. We do have to have structure. And again, I feel like you're preaching to the choir here, because I love this. Calendar blocking for all things professional and personal. It makes all the difference in the world. And I love, and I add it because I want people to see this. You take your Fridays off for self-care. You're honoring your own space in your calendar. Women, let me say this, women in leadership, that's not our strong suit. So what has that done for you to be that diligent with your calendar?
Okay, so this is only fair if I'm totally transparent.
Absolutely.
I slipped a bit this year with my Fridays and decided to really recommit for 2024 to keeping my Fridays completely cleared. It works for me. When I go back on that, it always ends up working against me. So I really am recommitting. But for the most part, I've been doing this for years. So I think the biggest thing that it does is it allows me to be present in each place of my life, because as working women, I'm a mom and I'm a single mom. There is I've got a lot of things to balance and to manage. And knowing that if it's a personal thing, whether it's a piece of mail that I need to handle, or a donation run that I've got to make, or a doctor's appointment that I've got to, whatever it is, that's Friday. I'll make it on Friday. I'll drop it on Friday. Whatever that is, I can do that, and it won't distract me from what I need to do during the week for my business and then being with my son afterwards. The other thing, it helps me prioritize self-care. I do have the time when I do that. And self-care looks different for everyone. It's not always a glass of wine and a bubble bath. So whatever it looks like for you, that's what you should do. Whatever you're going to be looking forward to on your calendar, that's your self-care. Don't let someone else define that for you.
Absolutely. And I want to pull together something you've said in both of these things is, and I think this really speaks to clarity, is what is on your calendar you look forward to, right? And for me, I always call it, is this making me wag my tail?
Yeah.
If it's not making me wag my tail, why am I involved? Okay, now, is it, and I always talk about how's the micro connect to the macro? So with that, is this going to be a short-term wagging my tail, or is this going to be a long-term? There's a few things I got to get in place, but once that's done, I'm going to be wagging my tail all day long, right? If there's no tail wagging, I'm going to have to say a hard no.
Yeah.
Right? And that's been my calendar aspect is, and for me, I took that with my word for the year last year was love, but it was in a very specific way.
Okay.
It's either I have to absolutely love it or I will have nothing to do with it. So if it's not a hell yes, it's a hard no. And holding to that is not as easy as it sounds.
It's so true.
Having things that are fabulous show up and opportunity, again, quote unquote, opportunity show up where I'm like, gosh, absolutely not. Right? And you're like, what? And like, it does not make me wag my tail. I'm not going to be 100% present. I'm not going to be 100% committed to this because it just does not make me wag my tail. So I love that you have that clarity for yourself. And here's what creates power for me, right? And here's what serves me back is taking that space for yourself every Friday. So I applaud you for recommitting to that. Ladies, I encourage you to have that moment, that conversation with yourself of what does that look like for you to step into that moment of what creates your power and what creates your self-care and between the two, what makes you wag your tail? What gets that going? Because that's what's going to take your leadership to the next level. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for sharing that goal. I mean, it's really a genius aspect. And she is a rock star to work with. You want to create some clarity in your, how to get to your clients. She does a fabulous job with her company, Appreciated Assets. You can find her at appreciatedassets.com. I highly recommend you reach out. Just number one, she's a phenomenal woman. And they have phenomenal service. For you lady disruptors out there, this is who you want to connect with. So again, thank you, Jennifer, for being on Business Kare with Kerstin, and we look forward to more of your awesomeness in the future. We will see you soon. All right, ladies. So this is where I'm going to take this nugget and we're going to take it to that next level of looking at what is it that helps you to find that place of power, find that place of self-care. And it's one of the practices I go through with my clients and any type of workshop that we're doing is what's on your want list. Yeah. And I just finished up the year review with my personal clients. I always do a year-end review where we all get together, review last year's want list, see if there's anything we want to keep moving forward, anything we want to redefine, or just something new we want to put on there. But it changes your energy when you're showing up specifically in your wants, because now you're dedicated. Now you can find that space that creates energy and gets you wagging your tail. So I want to encourage you, get out there and figure out what wags your tail on a regular basis. As a lady boss, as you're growing your life, as you're growing your business, really put that lens on because it's so important and it'll change the success of your business. But thank you everyone for coming on to Business Kare with Kerstin, because we always want to bring our best for you to help you be your best. When you step into your greatness, you step into creating impact for everyone, and most importantly, for you. We'll be here every Tuesday. So every Monday. Come join us, because this is where we come together as lady bosses to make sure we are uplifting each other, we are empowering each other, and we are creating impact for everyone involved. I look forward to seeing you next time. And as I always say, ladies, get out there, create your greatness, because you deserve it. We'll see you next time on Business Kare with Kerstin.